Hello and what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This one doesn't this one doesn't really turn as well as some other boxes do. A little bit of a wide box. What could it be? Coming from Fintiso. Of course, you're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today, gotta use one of my favorite Fintiso knives here, the Fintiso Parrot. So let's go ahead and cut into this one here, find out what it's all about. Now, rumor has it Fintiso has made their first fixed blade, but honestly, not really. From what I've seen, I know they have their own lineup of like kitchen knives and cooking knives and stuff like that, but I believe this one is here a EDC fixed blade, so that you know, we EDC guys can use. So out of the box here, we got the Fintiso manual with all of their models. We have basically covered every single one of their models here in the channel. So if you got any other Fintiso model in mind, definitely check out the videos here in the channel. But let's see, as far as their EDC fixed blade goes, making a debut here in the channel. Bam, here we go, man. First impressions is actually a little bit bigger than I thought. I believe this one's called the Nazar, N-A-Z-A-R model, if I'm not mistaken. And man, like I said, it's actually a much bigger knife than I had anticipated. I thought it would be maybe, you know, a little bit shorter, like an inch shorter. So again, good impression here right off the bat. Let's go ahead and we'll come back to the sheath a little bit later on, but go ahead and check out what this knife is all about here, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, holy smokes. We have a little bit of a kukri style blade, right? More or less, a little nesmucky going on, a little leaf shape. Let's go ahead and give it a wipe here just to kind of see in full detail what this one is all about. First of all, we got 14C 28N steel, flat grind with somewhat of a gray coat going on. Fintiso Nazar, we can see it right there, printed on the blade. And yeah, a little bit of nesmuk kind of geometry going on here, but then we have this sort of belly. Again, looks very kukri style. Very interesting geometry indeed, and pretty big handle. Holy smokes. Now, a couple of things here you'll notice. Got the Fintiso logo there, two other additional screw contacts or points of contact there. So all three of them, right, to be exact. A lanyard hole back here. And what's interesting about this, it's kind of like a blue and black G10. So I think it's done pretty neatly, by the way. They got different layers on here. And the deeper you go on the layers, it kind of goes from, kind of looks like typography. You got black, blue, and just kind of repeats the pattern. If I flip it like this, you can see kind of the shape of the handle right here with little waves. Some sections are narrower and other sections are a little bit taller. Right, kind of looks like the ripple effect on water when you throw a rock or something. But on hand, oh man, on hand, yeah, it actually feels pretty good. Very comfortable, not a hot spot in sight. Man, okay, listen, this section right here works as a finger guard. I got handle for days. This, you know, I have average size hands, not the biggest of hands or smallest of hands, but man, we can get to work here, ladies and gentlemen. We can go work the sugarcane fields or whatever it is with this guy. Holy smokes, full tank construction all the way around, which is nice. Adds rigidity here to the blade. TA hardware on those screws there, in case you're curious, and good jimping there for the thumb. So man, I'm telling you, I'm locked and loaded and ready to go. Now, I was not expecting this blade shape at all, because if you look at the sheath kind of looks like a drop point blade, right? It doesn't look like this blade geometry at all. So I thought that was interesting how they managed to pull that off, but it actually goes in pretty decently, right? Pretty well, clicks in place as you would expect. So that is nice. And it looks like we have this sort of clipping mechanism here by default, so you can wrap this guy around your belt or what have you. It does allow for vertical carry, but guess what? I think if you loosen up this guy, maybe even without, there we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it has different positions that you can line it up to. You can do, there we go. You can do scout carry if you wanted to, like that. Or maybe we go 180 and you can do scout carry like that. Right, whichever one works best for you, but it'll be pretty easy, right, to kind of wrap it around your belt or even your pants if you don't have a belt, and carry this guy this way. So yeah, that's the way that you would adjust it, right? That's pretty interesting. No tools necessary to do it this way. And you can move the clip a little bit further down, maybe not. I'm thinking of the distance between here and here. I don't think you can do much adjustment. So that looks to be the default location on the Kydex Sheath. But yeah, good pull, good resistance, satisfying, right, sheath deployment there. And man, oh man, what a chunk of blade do we have here. I mean, I cannot stress this enough, how not only comfortable, right, on hand, right, some curvature on the hand over here, feels really good on hand, as hand melting, honestly, as it gets. And I can't even saying that is an understatement, to be honest. And the little waves or what have you, right, kind of allows your fingers to lock in to specific rich or whatever, and you're good to go. Let's go ahead and get scientific with it. Let's see what this one is capable of doing. We got quite the blade right there, plenty of cutting path. So yeah, we'll get to it. Is it gonna cut paper? I mean, come on. I mean, come on. You can skin your deer with this thing. I'm sure you can do way more, right? Just use your imagination here. So piece of paper was no match. Single wall piece of cardboard, cutting at a diagonal angle for better performance. Oh man, come on. Trash day will never be the same cutting with something like this. I'll tell you that right now. Wow, plenty of blade, plenty of cutting path. I mean, do check your local laws to see what blade length you can carry on your person, especially something being this size. I mean, quite something. You guys rate the performance in the comments. Let me know, 10 being the sharpest. Now let's do some size comparisons really quick. Let me give you a ballpark where this one lands next to some other popular EDC fixed blades. All right, I'm looking at the biggest fixed blades I have here in my rotation. And first of all, check out the Kizer Ursa Major. This thing is insane. Big old Titanic, and somehow it's still smaller than the Nazar. Here is the Tenable Luccio from Tenable Knives, right? This one's also a pretty decently sized blade, but somehow still smaller. Check it out here, side by side. And again, I'll have these all linked down below if you guys want to check out prices, availability, and variants for all these. And I have content on all of them as well here on the channel if you guys want to learn more. Let's go more so the medium category. Right there is the Cabox, right, from Kizer. And here is a very affordable fixed blade from LynxGear. There we go. Take a look at those. I mean, obviously you can see which ones you get more handle and more blade with. And in the small category, two of my favorites right now, the Vosteed Mink. Can't go wrong with that one for EDC. And the new, recently released Kizer Drop Bear Fixie, right? That one's pretty interesting as well. Obviously, these are going to be much smaller in size compared to this big old guy. So, I mean, they're going to have a different purpose. Some of these smaller fixed blades make really great EDC knives. Now, EDC in this thing, I mean, I got to be out there in the field or camping or doing something where I'm going to be using this guy a lot more. Now, you do have some good belly there, so I can see that being very handy for tabletop cutting and whatnot. You know, leverage that. It has a very slicey flat grind as well, so definitely has a lot going for it. And the size. So for all my big knife people out there, Miguel, why you always showing the tiny stuff? Show the big knives. Where the big knives at? Listen, I got you right here. Right, look no further. Now I don't know if this blade geometry is gonna grow on me or not. Right now I'm not too sure, right? If I like it, I don't hate it, but I'm not sure I necessarily love it either, right? Somewhere in the middle, it may grow on me at some point. Definitely would love to hear your thoughts on it, guys. What do you guys love about this one? What do you like about it? Love about it? Is there anything you dislike about it? Let me know. And of course, I'll have this one linked down below, just like every other knife you saw in this video, so you guys can check availability, prices, and variants. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.